Hi, Fred Wheeler here. I want to review No Escape. This movie really surprised me. This movie is terrifying. The story is basically a family that moves to Asia. There they are exposed to a violent political uprise, and they have to try and escape the killing and murdering of foreigners on Asian soil. Now, Owen Wilson and Pierce Brosnan, they're both really good actors that are in this movie, and I recognise them completely. Everybody else I did not recognise, and their performances, everybody's performance is excellent. The only time I feel like I'm actually watching a movie is the fact that I know that Owen Wilson and Pierce Brosnan are actors and that they are actually acting because it's not actually taking place in front of me. But there were times where I was kind of convinced that 2 meters away this thing was actually happening. The dialogue, it's not movie dialogue. It's like real dialogue that people would really have if a situation like this actually arose. The camera at times feels like an amateur just shooting from their handy cam and just walking around this war zone. The special effects, I don't remember there really being special effects. They're just like people got shot and beaten and there was blood, and I was convinced. There's absolutely no soundtrack or music through this movie, which is really, it's terrifying because it makes it feel far more real, because it doesn't feel like they're putting the mood in by adding music. It's all just done by what you see. It's utterly terrifying. I couldn't tear myself away, and it took me hours after I watched the movie to actually settle down and go to sleep. It felt like a true story. It looked like a true story. It isn't a true story, but it certainly felt like it. I highly recommend this movie. It is one of the most amazing movies I've ever seen, and I would never have expected it. Nobody's ever said anything about it as far as I could tell. It's a really awesome movie. Just don't go watching this movie alone at night with nothing else no time after. You need to be able to watch this movie with somebody else, not at night, and then watch like a nice Disney movie after, so that you can sort of settle yourself down, because it was riveting.